discussion about the library. We did get a Schuylkill Highlands grant, which I think I indicated to you was a total of $15,000, was a matching grant. And we have already started the planning for that. That grant was to pay for professional planning to develop a layout for water runoff treatment and water control away from the building, since that had been one of the issues we dealt with previously in maintaining the building. So that process has started. The emphasis will be on providing safety in entering and leaving the building and ways of making the plot layout work with the existing ramps and steps that we have, as well as efficient use of the space that we have. We have possibly the idea of having some kind of a study area or plantings on the west end of the building, and all of those things will be wrapped up in the plan that's eventually developed. But we have started that process, and hopefully we'll have a plan to present possibly to you and the public before too long. If you've been following the newspaper, you know that Representative Ryan Costello had a town meeting here locally. I would like to emphasize for the adults and for the kids too who have issues that need to be discussed by Representative Costello. He will be meeting in the library in the new space that we have. We do have a new meeting room on the second level of the library as a result of our earlier transformation and interior design of the building. And he meets every first and third Thursday of the month. And someone from his office will be available there from 11 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. So he's trying to make himself available, and I would encourage anyone who has issues to present him to attend and meet there in the library for that space. The last thing I'd like to mention is that we do have a very significant astronomical event taking place this month. Hopefully you have some idea about what's happening on the 21st. If you don't, there's going to be a solar eclipse, and on that day, and in preparation for it, the library will be offering through a contest of sorts, decorating t-shirts. It's called Galaxy Decoration Day, which will be on the 18th, the weekend before the event. You are to bring, if you want to, a t-shirt to be decorated. And if you attend and support that event, you'll receive a pair of glasses that you can be used to actually see the eclipse. And I've been asked to warn folks, you shouldn't look at that eclipse directly. I mean, you can damage your eyes if you try to look at the eclipse without some kind of aid, such as these specially designed glasses, which are designed to allow you to look directly at the eclipse while it's taking place. The other alternatives would be to have you and your child, if you have, or young people, if you're interested, make pinhole cameras or find ways of projecting that image onto a secondary place that you can look indirectly at the eclipse as it takes place. It's going to start in Washington on the western side of our coast, approximately 1:15 our time, and continue diagonally across the United States and exit our country at Georgia. So it's going to have a diagonal swatch across the United States during that time, from about 1:15 p.m. our time till 4 o'clock p.m. our time. That's in the children's calendar. That information is in the children's calendar, which all of you counselors have received. And we're inviting as many people as we can attend and get out there and look at the heavenly events. The last thing is, there's going to be another significant related event 7 years hence. Anyone aware of that? 7 years hence, in 2024, there will be another solar eclipse going across the United States again, only in this case, instead of going from northwest to southeast, it will be going from southwest to northeast. It will cut across from Texas and diagonally cross the country and leave approximately at Maine. So we will have a crisscross of the United States by 2 eclipses within a 10-year period, and that's sort of a unique experience. So if you have your glasses for this time, you can hold on to them and use them the next time.
Thank you, sir.